Something that's different on my channel since I haven't uploaded in months. Reasons why is pretty irrelevant, but it's a combination of COVID, lack of motivation, me finishing my university degree, and I've been working. Something that I've been thinking over the last few years since 2018 has sort of been in my thoughts and actions, and sort of affected my actions a little bit. But when Gears and Gasoline put out a video recently called Cars Won't Make You Happy, it made me think, are cars a source of happiness? To put this all in context, we have to turn back the clock to July 2016, me being a keen bean with the red peas, and for my birthday, my first car, a 2015 Toyota 86. Me being the 19-year-old at the time, and being a uni student in second year, instead of drinking and going partying and doing all the typical university student things, I was going out driving, going for cruises, hanging out with random people in parking lots. Which, a bit different, but okay. Fast forward to 2018, still at uni, bit lost, bit not knowing where I wanted to go with life because I was losing interest in my studies, and not really focusing because of my lack of interest. I wanted to try something new, and I got involved in videography and photography because frankly I didn't have a creative outlet for most of my education, both high school and tertiary. It actually allowed me to get involved with the university car club because the car club didn't have a videographer, didn't really cover events and photography. So I did a lot of the videography and content creation for the car club because I didn't really have to have a budget, going to the events, attending them, and filming and taking photos along the way. So it was the 8th of April 2018, I was attending a car club event. The day started out fine, but on the way back through the national park, driving twisty roads, disaster struck. Due to poor judgment, driver error and driver fatigue, I had lost control of my car at speed and wrote the car off. Am I stupid? Am I dumb? Probably. These are mistakes I can't change. I'm still here on this planet. I'm not dead. Frankly, that's godsend, to be honest. I've been currently 2.5 years with that car, yearning to work my way to another car. Along the way, car ownership, I've met a lot of people which I hung out with, but the lack of car and time, people that I used to hang out with have drifted away. The Gears and Gasoline video quote,
I met a guy once out in the country who used to have an RX-7 and then sold it. And I asked him why, because he clearly missed it. No one around here has these kinds of cars, he said. It got lonely. And that makes sense. Many of us enjoy cars because of the communal aspect, in a healthy way. It's a way to spend time with friends and maybe even make new ones. But when those friends don't care about cars anymore, or move away, or don't have money, well, maybe cars just won't make you happy anymore. They're not magic. There's nothing supernatural about this hobby.
It made me think, can cars really define friends? The close friends I have from high school are the type of people that aren't interested in cars, but they're still my friends. The social aspect of cars can certainly be a source of happiness through meeting new people, and certainly create new friendship bonds through a shared common interest. But cars and friends, are they really the only source of happiness, and are they mutually exclusive? Cars also might be a source of happiness through a creative outlet for a person who might want to create something unique. Cars generally can be seen as a creative outlet for a person who wants to build their car the own way, the way they want it. Whether it's a super sleeper look with stealth modifications, where an unassuming person on the street wouldn't realize the car is modified, to a car that is outrageously modified with a unique wide body kit slammed to the ground, scraping its frame, doing all the very much defectable aspects of car culture in Australia. Or even to the people that don't even modify their cars and appreciate the car as it is from factory, or factory plus. Let's be honest, everyone's interested in cars has probably spent hours staring at social media looking at all the different modifications, or classic cars, or lack of modifications of a car, and trying to figure out how to influence their build, whether it's keeping it stock, whether it's stealth, whether it's crazy mods. The satisfaction of building something the way you want and solving problems along the way, the stuck bolt, the 10mm socket that you dropped in the engine bay, or the damn light bulb that won't sit in the headlight housing. Yes, that happened to me. I was modifying my sister's Suzuki Swift to put some better headlights. It may bring, which might bring happiness and satisfaction. But this isn't the case. This is the case for all hobbies, whether it's been model collecting, videography, or photography. But for the people that are too young or don't have enough funds to really fund the car hobby, what makes people happy about cars? I believe the media. Video games, movies, television, anime. I remember the first racing game that I ever played religiously was Project Gotham Racing 2. Hours I would spend driving around the Nürburgring Nordschleife trying to set a fastest lap. Even though I was terrible at racing games at the time, or even the Sydney track in that game, which caused a bit of local outrage with the news, to more modern games and modern times like Forza, where I made Forza drift videos and making Forza random drift lobbies and stuff. Those videos are still on my channel, and you can sort of find some information out of those. There's also movies like the Fast and Furious franchise, promoting cars and ludicrous action, even though the later movies are more focused on the action than cars. Tokyo Drift is still the best movie in the franchise, changed my mind. And even anime, Initial D, which frankly, I haven't even watched it. I should probably go watch it because it's a JDM's wet dream, and I like my JDM cars, so I should probably get onto that. But anyone can enjoy the media of cars and find happiness in enjoying a good piece of media. So, are cars a source of happiness? So, are cars a source of happiness? No. So, are cars a source of happiness? Depends how you see things. The way I see things is all the aspects that surround cars, the social aspect, the creative outlet, the media, all that is involved, and a bit of special sauce that attracts people to cars creates the happiness when it comes to cars. But sometimes going for a drive, not caring about your past, not caring about your future, and just living in the moment and appreciating what you have, and driving to that location wherever you're going, can sometimes put a smile on your face.